Alright, get the YouTube side going. In English 1, eating guts says hell isn't empty. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Two A badges, one C badge. We did it. I know they're cooking. I'm pretty sure they're just quoting something. But that can still have value. What I want to listen to. I don't want any of these. I don't think I do. I already regret that decision, changing this. No. Already back down, dude. Okay. A good thing we're following the letter of the law, not the intent. Okay. I said if I was still rank 18 by the end of my last stream, that I would give up. Technically, we were 15th at the time, so... The fact that I have been passed technically doesn't matter. Vomits. It's fine. It's not, but it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna try to whine less. That's my goal for this stream. All survivors become brain dead on contact. Let's dial that back. Let's hope their internet gets a little slower. Let me be a reasonable cryptid. They fail every flywheel. That I will take. Yeah, I finished the second omnibus of Department of Truth. It's not over, which is delightful because that means there will be more, but is also sad because that means I gotta wait ages for another omnibus. I don't read comics issue by issue. I can't do that. I am simultaneously not patient enough for that shit, but patient enough to wait for an entire book. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, good. I was just gonna leave him, and then he moved in a way that works well for me. Alright, I still haven't really figured out a good way to deal with the ones who just W key away from me. Alright, he's going into the building, which sucks, but we have Blink, which is nice. Early we will have Blink. But yeah, so, in Department of Truth, I've explained it a couple times on the stream, but for those who, aren't familiar... The entire premise is that, if enough people in the world believe something, it becomes true. And it will have always been true, so it changes things retroactively as well. The example, that I usually give is, like, the moon landing. We were trying to beat the Russians to the moon, and, we didn't have the math figured out. But, because they, you know, they had the fake broadcast and everything, and they told everybody, and enough people believed that it happened, retroactively, we figured out the math. Oh, that didn't hit him, that sucks. And there was actually a man on the moon, etc., etc., etc. So, oh, that's really bad. So anyway, like what you can also use that for things like that. So certain cryptids start to actually exist, but apparently in this universe they're like basically painful to look at because it's something that's not supposed to exist. So your mind kind of like rejects it because it's a nothing thing. Now real and in the world, and apparently if you like stand near them long enough, it's like mild radiation poisoning and you get like a sunburn and shit. So anyway, I want to be a reasonable cryptid. The kind where you get a mild sunburn and maybe don't look at me directly or it'll give you a headache. Damn, she ran early. She must have spotted me from a while away. That's crazy. Damn it. She was a lot easier to herd than the acrobat was. He realized my bombs couldn't explode fast enough and just kept running straight. Like, just kept running straight, and she... If I ever threw anything in front of her, she just, like, gave up immediately. Oh, they didn't go for that one. I'm telling you, every time I start the YouTube stream, like a couple minutes in, my preview, like, gets stuck with a little loading circle, and then I refresh, and then it's fine forever. It's really weird. But it's every single time. The consistency is the baffling part. I just saw someone named Hersteria Omega. It's already beginning. With sangria, love sangria. What's Yume slop? Self-ship. Okay, gotcha. What mechanic? Oh, this is almost... This is at least two of the same people. Yeah, I was also gonna say, let's not call things slop. Even if it's, you know, your stuff. AI stuff is slop. Everything else is fine. Slop is generally, its primary definition, as far as I've seen, is, it's usually used, like, what you feed pigs. Slop because I'm eating it up like a pig. Valid. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it started... people just started calling, like, anything that an AI made AI slop, which is valid. But, then it kind of started to expand into other stuff. Like, people just started calling, like, any of those party games that you play with your friends, people started calling, like, friend slop, which is stupid. Let's stop that. That's clean. That's a clean hit. Leo, when you type that, it made me think of that one Adam Sandler movie where he's got to go back to school. And, like, the lunch lady is like, here's your sloppy joes. I know you kids like 'em sloppy. Ah, ha, 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 ha. And like, oh, calm down, lady. You're scaring us. Like, Billy Madison. Yeah, there we go. Adam Sandler, what are you doing here? Bro, where did everybody go? Okay. Magician already magicianed. Wish we could use the elbow pads as Hunter. I wish we could use the little things on the bridge that the survivors get to use. Why are there 2 mechanics on this map that Hunter can't interact with that give distance? That's fucked. I know better than to full swing. Why the hell did I do that? I mean, listen, let me rephrase. The Hunter can interact with, as I walk through, I'm like, oh, she's doing the trick. The Hunter can interact with the, roller coaster. I can never remember the word roller coaster. I don't know what the fuck. What the deal with that is. But, I can interact with it, but it's never something I would use of my own volition. It's only when I'm, like, chasing someone. I hate the way the speed boost works and how it persists through everything. It's very annoying. Huh, she can get on the thing while invisible. I hate that. Can't interact with carousel either. But carousel is not a real thing. This is twice that they've sold and gotten a ton of value out of selling, and it feels bad. I could have just swapped to warp, it would have been fine. Counters breaking wheel players. I'm sure all 2 of them are very sad. Kiri, hello. I actually really enjoy Breaking Wheel, but he feels really awkward to play. I hated that character for like the first couple of days that I played him until I kind of started to figure it out. Like, this character is so ass. I mean, and he is ass, but still kind of fun. No, my Ripper. I say we need to switch off that skin before he starts making his fucking noises. Well, I sort out college class stuff. Nice, okay. Play opera and my life belongs to you. Not in ranked. Oh, they kind of match. That's very cute. If you look at the explanation, by the way, Choose My Hunter also does not apply to ranked. And it's 10k because there's a handful of people on my channel with a shitload of points. Us new gens are sad. Yeah, but you get the advantage of, Twitch added that watch streak thing, so you can get bonus points. I used to only stream non-rank hours, but I'm still kind of finding my new schedule. Fucking first officer didn't spawn where he was supposed to, and now I'm sad. So yeah, I'm trying to exercise every day, and I've been pretty good about it, except for like rest days. I've exercised every day for like 3 weeks now, which is pretty sick. Very proud of myself. But anyway, neither here nor there. I tend to exercise after my first stream. And so I don't continue streaming after ranked hours are over. So I'll have to figure something out for that. I used to stream duos almost like basically exclusively. Alright, let the games begin. I win.
Ha! I fucking got you! Did you fucking see
Then
that?
we can never use
Good
points.
shit.
You're looking at it wrong. Alright? You're banking points for when I do. Because I do want to play duos again. And if I get Hunter Emil, then I'll practice him in duos as soon as I get the chance. Still stupid that they don't immediately put new characters into the duos mode. That's silly nonsense. What? Oh. I'm so confused. I was like looking around to make sure I didn't eat a weepy rocket, and I didn't, like, I wasn't even looking at my character model. So like, from as far as I was concerned, because I was like, my eyes were completely focused on the background of the game, I was like, I thought I just like dropped him, like I tripped. Maybe 100k for 10 Hullabaloo games. I mean, you're allowed to do that. Chubb can have like full control of any non-ranked stream for like the foreseeable future. Should he choose to do so. It's kind of funny. Huh, I thought Enchantress would risk you. She's already right there. She even hung out for a bit, like... Can you imagine if that gave her a stun charge? That'd be fucked. Ooh, that was a good blink. Our power's got 511.9. Jesus. Now, realistically, I would limit redemptions, but it's never come up or been an issue. My viewership is very reasonable.
Not.
I was gonna say, I feel like smart play here would have been, damn, I went for it. I was thinking I should 180, and then I didn't. But anyway, yeah, I've never had somebody just, like, do a bunch of redeems in a row. I've also never really had people, like... people would try to redeem Mad Eyes, which, by the way, you cannot do. I do not own the character, therefore Mad Eyes is exempt. Okay, nice shot. God damn it, dude. That actually really fucked me up. That sucks. Well, this is a tie instead of a W. That hurts. Alright, we need to not dash here, because she's just going to drop that pallet. Alright, fortunately, Hatch is not over here, so she's basically fucked. Unfortunately, this is basically a guaranteed tie for them. And that sucks, but what are you going to do? Alright, we got to remember to dodge the flywheel. Alright, there we go. 10 minutes of party. Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, damn, that weepy rocket turned that into a fucking tie. But yeah, I recommend against redeeming for Mad Eyes, 1, because now you can't, but 2, it's just not fun for anyone. Like, I don't get frustrated because I don't give a shit about how good I am at Mad Eyes. It's just me not really accomplishing much for, like, 4 minutes until the game ends. $111 unread email. Jesus. I don't think I ever checked my student email. Which did fuck me over one time. I was at Texas State at the time. And there was a freeze. Like, it got hella cold. Which happens very rarely, and it was so bad that I think it knocked the power out to, like, my apartment. And, another Ripper band, that's weird as shit. So, I wake up, and I'm waiting outside for, like, 20 minutes for the bus, which is a weirdly long time. The buses normally ran pretty consistently. The bus finally gets there. I'm freezing my ass off because I don't have appropriate cold weather clothing because I live in Texas. And the bus driver's like, hey, you know classes are canceled, right? He's like, you can still go to campus if you need to, but classes are canceled. And I was like, alright, fuck, thank you. So basically I waited outside in the cold for 20 minutes for no fucking reason. Because I didn't check my email to realize that the campus was closed. Are they all things you, like, needed to read, or is it mostly just nothing? Minesweeper gameplay? Yeah, more or less. I don't know what to play. Marvel Rivals. As far as like 5 things. Yeah, that's the worst, where it's like, alright, I gotta skim through all this to find something that's actually meaningful. And then my paranoid ass would be like, did I miss something? So I don't check at all, and then I just don't worry about it. Yeah, no? Oh. I've been really enjoying Black Widow after her rework. She's a lot of fun. Which is weird, because she's basically just Soldier 76 with a couple extra abilities. But, like, those extra abilities do really help. The fact that she can turn into melee form is neat. And her ult is fun. The first time I played her after the rework, I was just like, I don't really get this. Like, Her gun's cool, but I don't feel like I'm killing anyone, and I realize I'm like, oh, you gotta weave your right clicks in there. I see. Then people started dying, and the character got fun. And then taking her scope away in general, but then giving her ult the scope thing is nice, so it still maintains the spirit of the character. Oh, thank God he doesn't have the flashbang accessory. Speaking of which, chat, don't let me forget I want to get the flashbang accessory for Batter. Chat, it's interesting. It's his esports accessory. How, like, supporting at 5 ciphers is frowned upon in low ranks because no one can do it correctly. But in high ranks, I see it all the time now. I assume it's the accessory and not the skin that's doing the flashbanging, but... Yeah, it does the big, like, purple electricity thing when he hits you. It's fucking horrible. Got him. Yeah, like, normally anything that interacts with the abilities is attached to the accessory, but there's, like, a couple weird exceptions that I can't recall offhand, but they definitely exist.
Bonk!
Got him. I tried to, like, stutter and fake to see if I could bait her into jumping off, and sadly I could not. One second. This is obnoxious, and I wish they'd fucking knock it off. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about the stream streaks. Actually, no, I don't. I don't like them. It introduces a weird, like, fucking FOMO element, and I don't want people to feel like they have to watch the stream because they're gonna lose their streak. Like, that sucks. Like, I want people to watch because they want to watch, not because it's like, oh no, if I don't, I'll lose this thing. Here, hit me with the pallet. I really wanted her to drop that. Oh, we missed. That sucks. New plan. Chaos, hello. I do like when people are like, hey, I've watched this many, and then they like post it and they're proud of the streak. I think that's fun and cute, but the dark side of that does bother me though. I think he's got one rocket left. Oh, I hate the fuck. Netties, I hate you so much. I was gonna try to be more positive and not whine so much this stream, but why is he allowed to have items after he used all of his rockets? It's so stupid. Miley's still getting banned? No, I just wasn't gonna play him into perf, fire investigator, etc. Actually, fire investigator I don't mind so much, but advisory is advising I drop one of the classes I was trying to take. I've never most advisors in my experience have been really useless. Or in some cases, actively detrimental.
Ah! I fucking got you! Did you fucking see that? Good shit.
I was gonna say, surely he didn't go for that door, right? I've gotten straight up bad advice from advisors before. That was always really frustrating. Like, I had a passing grade in a class, the credit transferred from another school, and they're like, yeah, you should probably take this again, because, like, the grade wasn't super high. And I was young and stupid, so I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, dude, bye. But anyway, a couple classes in, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And I dropped that class. Would have been a 4K if I was a little more confident, but I'm pretty happy with a 3K, especially when they're going full harass mode from 5 ciphers. That was obnoxious, but... a satisfying W. Yeah, once I got into my major, like, pretty far, the advisor, because you start going to the advisor for that particular major, they get a little better, but in general, I have a terrible distrust of advisors. I also had other ones that just didn't catch that, there was like a much higher level course that I wound up being able to take, that there just wasn't a requirement, but it's something you're not really supposed to take right away, that I took like my very first semester. And like no one caught it or told me no. It could be important? Yeah, go for it, absolutely. I also let an advisor convince me... Alright, that looked personal. 2 of my mains got banned. That's weird. But anyway. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah, I let an advisor convince me to stop taking Japanese, even though I enjoyed it, and I could have just kept taking languages to fill out my degree. Although part of the reason I stopped was because the Japanese professor was fucking dog shit. I've talked about her before, but she was basically just kind of like, she would make fun of you, and she was kind of mean, which you don't want in a language learning scenario, because you're gonna say dumb shit, and you're gonna screw up. That's just part of learning a language. So you want the person to be nice and understanding, and to then explain to you calmly, like, what you did wrong. I swear I saw a scratch mark, but we've already lost tinnitus. That's crazy. But that class also met 4 times a week, which was a lot. There was a lot of homework. Which, I mean, it makes sense, right? Learning a language is a lot of just repetition and stuff. But, every other day, instead of the professor, we had, one of the 2 exchange students teach the class. And they were lovely. They did so... They did a much better job than the professor ever did. They were kind, they were patient. They were gorgeous. Like, to the point where they seemed like a psyop from the Japanese government to make Japan look good. It was crazy. But yeah, like, I did well enough that I was, like, invited to, like, go to the Japan trip that, you know, the course did. Nice. But I didn't wind up going. But the professor invited me. She's like, yeah, you're good enough. You could probably do this. But she was still, like, mean to me. Not, like, mean necessarily, but, you know what I mean. Mean isn't the right word. I don't think there was ill intent. I just don't think she gave a shit if she made fun of you. Which, again, not conducive to learning a language. Oh, timing's off. That sucks. Pretty sure she's out of stick. Speak some Japanese for me? Ie. Means no. Yeah, I don't actually remember a whole lot of it, which kind of sucks. I can still read, which is interesting and fun. A less than 3.5 minute pop again, dude. This is like the 5th one. It's crazy. But yeah, it was fun, because I was watching, like, a lot of sumo wrestling over the last couple of weeks, because there was a big sumo tournament, apparently, and, it was neat being able to, like, read all this stuff on the broadcast. I didn't necessarily know what everything meant. At least there was a decoder for the less than 3.5 minute pop this time. That at least makes sense. When there's no decoder and they pop that fast. Just realized I've been paralyzed all stream. 1 second. There we go. I can move. Hooray. Were you the bonbon? Sure was. Yeah, first down took longer than Blink coming up. That's kind of a death sentence, unfortunately. Hey, GG, Anti. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to at least get a tie out of that, and then I got the down for the final chair, and then the cipher pop, and I'm like, oh, I'll be damned. It's alright, though. They can't all be winners. You didn't want to tell me where? Rude. Speaking of fast pops, decoder plus lanternist. That's gonna suck. You did, actually. 2 of the 3. Which is fine, because Bonbon was who I would have played into your comp anyway, but... Yeah, I joked when I saw it. I'm like, well, that looked personal. How's rank going? It's going okay. Not great, but it's fine. Fuck Smiley. Valid. I know a lot of people say this about their mains, but he is kind of ass. He gets countered by a lot of the cast, but if you're not playing those counters, he can definitely like run away with the game very quickly. So I can definitely understand banning him. Officially part-time? Nice. I think. Was that what we wanted? The Photo Realm needs a longer cooldown for how strong it is and how long you can hold it. Damn, fucked it up. This might be fucked. And by might be, I mean almost certainly is. Basement? Basement helps. I guess we can say it's what we wanted. Alright, well good then. We knew she was gonna run straight out, because, like, what else was she gonna do? Pick them up. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. Ooh, that was a good blind flywheel. I hate it, but well done. How'd they full heal him? Did he not have adrenaline? Butterfly accessories, cute. 2, 1, Retin. Hit. JD, hello. Blake's not gonna quite be fast enough. That sucks. They primed a different one. Fuck. Where the fuck is she going? It's funny, like, watching what people do when you're not, like, nearby enough for them to, like, have a kite direction in mind. Well, our first chase was too long. That's what that boils down to. How've the games been? They've been fine. The fuck? You just leave. What? I was looking at my phone. This is why I carried detention for so long. People don't do that shit when you have detention. I was like, alright, time to drink my energy drink and check my phone. And then I'm like, wait a minute, why is the game not over? Alright, cool. We've got all the stuff that I really wanted. Oh, no, I'd like the music as well, actually. BRB gotta poop. Hope everything comes out okay. By the way, all the high-ranking good players in my chat that are survivors, I need you to stop banning Smiley and start beating other Smileys. Hola, Dalmas. Are you lost? I wish I spoke enough Spanish to do a joke there, but I don't, sadly. Did I just not ban anyone? Okay, no, it went through. That was my game. Oh, all good. How's it going, Alex Hans? What is happening here? Hang on. You pin another message, Hunter delivers a free win. Go ahead if you want it. We just got 5 wins in a row, so we can't care less. Keep talking. What the fuck is going on? But yeah, predictive text on phones and stuff can get annoying. I find it's more aggressive on my iPad than on my Android phone. I don't know why that is. They just function differently. You know what? It's probably just I'm used to how it works on the Android. How's rank? It's fine. Not amazing, not terrible. Am I able to hear sound effects? Yeah, they should be kind of quiet, though, compared to the, Oh, do you mean my sound alerts? Yeah. I figured out what that issue was a while ago. Oh, we are really just gonna sit here, huh? They're not really. I mean, they're not. I used to work in an electronics department by a bunch of TVs, and every time, like, after a while, someone would say to me, like, wow, I don't know how you can work next to all of these. They're kind of loud and, like, annoying. And I'm like, I don't really notice them until someone points it out. And then they'd go, sorry. And I said, oh, don't worry about it. I'll tune it out again in, like, 2 minutes. So I hear the sound alerts, but they're definitely not, like, irksome. Yeah, I'm kind of getting rolled here. There we go. God damn it. I'm gonna say she's definitely gonna go into the building now. Fuck. Oh, this is scuffed. I want to switch targets, but I feel like that's forward, and that this is gonna be bad. It is forward, this is gonna be bad. That's okay. They have 5 wins in a row, why not 6? Best in longevity? I mean, who makes the best is usually between Samsung and Sony any given year, but LGs are also good. Dude, they heal after all that. It's such a slap in the fucking dick. So annoying, dude. I needed that. That's good. But yeah, in my house, our, like, nice TV, the nice 4K, like, high refresh rate one is a Samsung. I have an LG in my room, and my mom, I think, has a Sony downstairs. Forget what one I have in my, Ooh, fancy. I forget what one I have in my workout room. I think it's a Samsung. Might actually be able to pull a tie out of this. That would be nice. If I can stuff this rescue, we'll probably be okay. Well, she dodged the, fuck. She dodged the bomb, and that kind of ruined everything I wanted to do, so. Sadly, we're kind of fucked. That seems like... This is a stupid game, chat. Don't play this. You wasted her item and was in no way punished for doing so, because there is no justice in the world. They're gonna rescue Antiquarian at the last second, I can smell it. Yep. And I might not even kill this coordinator, that's sad. Brother. Oh, that's unfortunate. Bro, where the fuck? It's gotta be in the building, right? That's the only thing that makes any sense. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, sadly I don't have detention anymore. That complicates matters a little bit. God, I've had so many bombs flywheeled. Oh, Hatch is here? That sucks. Sportsmanship is a lost art, chat. I don't think anything yet, because I haven't actually seen him play, which is always a boring answer, and I always feel bad, because after a new character is announced, everyone always asks. And my response is very boring every single time. It's, I need to actually see him played before I can make an assessment. He looks very strong if the people you're chasing make no attempt to dodge you whatsoever. Cat was beefing with his tail won, now he's sulking in loath mode. Valid. He's fun once you learn his skills. Oh, like, he looks like he'll be fun. I don't know if he's gonna be good, necessarily, but... I forget people have actually gotten their hands on him now. But, like, every time they post a new, like, thing, like, here's the character's abilities, they make them look very strong, and there's a bunch of people that freak out. I remember when people thought, Grandma was gonna end every survivor forever. That's fucked up, Sia. Like, he has no weapon, just uses his claws. Model looks so strange. I think the model looks fine. People, I don't know. My go-to thing is someone said, like, why is he standing like that? I'm like, he's just standing. What do you mean? But yeah, I'm interested to try him. I think he'll be neat. Do I think he'll be good? I have no idea, but... Oh, it's an Echo Dillflover. I don't know them personally, they just have a memorable name. Nice. Damn. Alright, bonus health gone. I hate that they gave her a dash. I hate that that's their response to everything. Is we need to buff a character. Make him fast. It's lazy and boring. But it's generally strong, so they keep doing it. Rip frames? Oh, god damn it, dude. It's happening at least like once a stream now. It's really annoying. Alright, visually it appears to have unfucked itself. Refresh just to make sure, but... Everyone's used to the hunters holding something. That's something I never really, like, thought about, but you are right. Okay. Yeah, he took the fucking vault first. That's funny. Fuck you, I'm getting out of here. Alright, waste pallets, that's fine. Oh, she went half. Sick. Away. Hey. Call this healed entity 5. Nice, the bomb got him. Let's fucking go. Ooh, that was a good predict. It didn't hit him, but it did ruin what he wanted to do. I really do kind of hate what they did to him, that, like, he gets to keep the shovels even if you knock him out of them, and they made it harder to knock him out of the shovels. Like, you used to just be able to chip him out. Once again, it's just kind of like, let's buff every survivor so that they have no downsides, and said I was going to complain less this stream. Admittedly, I have complained less. But that doesn't mean a whole lot. I've been kind of whiny the last week. Feeling much better? Nice. That's good. Should have gone for the remote bomb there. It's alright. Realistically, even with like warp, we weren't getting more than a tie anyway. Yeah, there's no way. See, I don't think there's anything that I need to click. How many stars do you need for Hydra? I don't remember. Is it like 20? Is it 25? Okay. So even if climbing on individual hunters fucking sucks, I can still hit Hydra pretty comfortably, so that's nice. So many Gravekeeper. Did we play Clown into this? It's not terrible. Map kind of sucks, though. Oh, I was gonna buy the, batter thing, and then I didn't. Alright, it's a little worse. Normally these spawns are reversed. Not a job. Is it not? I assumed everything was in the Apple shop all the time, but it might not be. You're probably right. I might already have it. I don't remember. But yeah, is it not in the Apple shop? Again, I assumed it was. Echoes only? Yeah, never mind. Oh, perfect! That was great, hooray! I don't know why he did that. Maybe he didn't think I had used a rocket, but like that's the only way I can dash this early. Oh, it's an S tier? Ocean, hello. If it's an S tier Echoes only accessory, that's pay to win as shit. It's literally a flashbang. That's garbage, and I don't like that. Trash. Trash garbage. Shouldn't have hit her, he would have gone half. She's gonna stun me, so we can't dash. Bro, I fucking hate this double kite bullshit. It's every fucking game, dude. Okay, he ran far enough away from her, which was a mistake. Ma'am? Okay. Well, we're not gonna get to put him in the basement. That sucks. Maybe we can. You know what? No, bad plan. I think he wandered just far enough to fuck that up. Anyway, good to see everybody. Hope y'all are having a pleasant Monday. This rank session was going okay. I feel like the last cipher's already ready to go, which feels pretty terrible. Oh wait, never mind. It can't be, because the other person just popped. So this can't be ready yet. Right? Surely not. That would be crazy, right? Right, chat? Right? My god. Holy shit, dude. I would have been very upset. That. Yeah, a little stuck on the wall there. That's tough. Probably feels kind of bad considering we like had 3 people down simultaneously at one point, but that's IDV for you. By the way, Survivor players, the takeaway from that round is when a harasser is double kiting with you, do not run away from them. Because if he stayed in range of the, Jesus, we did not get almost any points for that. That sucks. I mean, it's a tie, but still. If he had stayed in range of the Enchantress, I would have had to deal with her instead of just being able to down him and walk away. Oh, I guess I didn't get, I didn't even get the skin. Is the skin in the shop? What the fuck? Why is none of Ganji's shit in the store? This is stupid. I hate this game. Whatever. Me and my 220,000 apples will just sit here. It's only for alt forms, which he doesn't have one, at least not yet. Trash garbage. Stupid. Hate it here. Not yet. I mean, yeah, he'll get one eventually, but... How go the rounds? They're going okay. It's not great. We were 15, then I didn't play at noon because I was asleep, and I dropped back down to 18. And we're only really getting tied. So that's... Clutching wins tonight barely. Better than me. We're also not playing a lot of Smiley. We're playing a lot of Bonbon. Someone see it? Yeah, I can't imagine who that would have been. Someone said, and I quote, if they want the new characters to look bad, they should collab with Yovska. Because he makes Mime look bad. It was Sia, by the way. It was absolutely Sia. Because I had said they always make the new hunters look really strong because the, you know, when they're displaying the abilities, they don't show people trying to dodge. I've seen that saying. I know what it means. I know what the saying means. I do not know what a petard is. He rotated? Coward. Either someone Google it. Oh, I did not expect him to go that way. Bruh. We're getting fucking rolled. Yeah, I don't really have a good way to deal with the just hold W strat on maps like this. Alright, well. Dude, he even fucking flywheeled the bomb. Alright, well, this is... sometimes you get rolled. What are you gonna do? Small medieval... earlier modern explosive device. Type of firecracker. Alright, now I don't know what the the saying means. Huh. Like, is it like blown up by your own like bomb thing? Dude, that batter kicked my ass. Not the first time that's happened to my bonbon that a batter has fucking rolled me. Someone else made a video about it. Bro! I have 0 presents. Like a blew up on you. I see now. So kind of like what's happening to me right now. My game blowing up in my face. Didn't he just miss his dog like 10 seconds ago? I just a comment. Oh, absolutely. There was like no consistency and there we go. I just need the stealth bomb in order to be able to actually hit anyone. Batter is this accessory is nonsense. It's a flashbang. Bro, you can't even just let me not deal with you. Come on, man. That didn't hit? Alright. Did Evil Reptilian get any buffs? No, these doesn't buff hunters. What? How's been the matches? Outside of this one, pretty okay. This one is Omega scuffed, but at least Hatch is in here. I've got to find a better way of dealing with the hold W strategy as against early game Bonbon. It's like, logically, the answer is use bombs to cut them off, but in areas like this, where it's just walls, I wonder how long he's gonna do this. Because Hatch is in here. Oh my god. You really... Fine. I don't like that that little spot was actually big enough for him not to get hit. He is not made out of a piece of paper that should have hit him. Chat, sometimes you get your ass kicked. It happens. Much stronger than I would have rage quit. I don't care if I win Bonbon games or not. I need to listen to this. I'm more annoyed that I'm not getting any good chances to play Clown. We've gotten mediocre ones, and I've tied every game, and I think we've collectively gained like 40 points, which is nothing. But that's not like rage-inducing, that's just kind of disappointing. Like this. So it's a Clown playable map, but this lineup already is kind of a pain in the dick. I think when I recognize that somebody's gonna start doing the whole W anti-bonbon strat, that I just need to hold all my bombs and just straight up chase them. I think that's what I need to do. Unless it's like an open map where I can throw a bomb way ahead of them to try to cut them off. Because what I wind up doing is, like, the worst of both worlds. It's just this, like, shitty half measure where I'm throwing stuff in front of them, but not, 2 seconds in front of them, so they just run through it and I get no value. Wonder if they'll ever give Smiley a limited skin? I kind of hope they don't. Is that weird? Why is that? I don't like the FOMO things, and it winds up being really expensive. I'd rather just regular S tiers and shop skins. For how strong that ability is, it really needs a longer cooldown. Alright, well, missing that really sucks. That's a huge problem, actually. We had a decent early hit, but now we're hemorrhaging time. There's no decoder, but, like, Lanternist exists, and, Postman helps a little bit. On the beanbag chair decoration? Hey, I mean... Dude. Incoming flywheel? Oh, maybe not, actually. No, definitely. Character is so strong, dude. Oh, I'm not full presence. I thought I was. Well, doesn't look good, friends. Okay. We needed another rocket, so I had to walk away from the chair, which means the first officer got to rescue for free, which kind of sucks. But fortunately, most of the defensive things in the area are gone, so that's nice. No, we hit him. That's fun. Damn it. Alright, cool. We're containing her to this area. That's fine. Yeah, we got our time. Make self pick up a final talent? That'd be wild, right? I feel like with all the buffs to healing and items and stuff, they could actually do that now, and it would be still pretty balanced. I think they could do that, and survivors would still be in a better spot than they were before this patch. Instant items on characters who have exhausted their items is crazy. Healing for free after you heal somebody to like 60% or whatever is nuts. Cypher Bubble is very strong in very specific situations, so I think it would be okay to put self pickup a little deeper in the Persona web, but for those who weren't here this morning, my stream title was, if I'm not higher than rank 18 Smiley, I'm going to, like, quit trying to get an S badge. I was 15 when morning rank ended, so I have the 15 badge, but when I got back on, after not playing noon rank because I was sleeping, I was fucking 18 again. So it's almost like... Again, we're gonna follow the letter of the law, not the intent. If I was following the intent, I would have quit. Smiley ban. Horrible, awful, cancer. It's alright, I don't really want to play him into this comp anyway. Then one of the final talents needs to be base kit? Absolutely not. Get rid of one of them. Any of the things they added could have been a final talent. The heal, the bubble, or the items, but they didn't do that, so they can take away one of the final ones. It feels almost instant. Yeah, unless I drill somebody, it is very fast. Especially if any other survivor comes anywhere near them, because then it just gets faster. Oh, I agree, Ocean. I don't think they will. Yeah, it is wild how fast it is, Yosuke. And even with drill, it's quite fast. It's usually not, like, fast enough for me to be able to really get anything out of it. Dude, where in the boat did she spawn that she was able to get all the way over here that fast? NM. Does anybody know what NM stands for? I know Chinook streams, so maybe someone's seen and like... Why did that not make any fog for me to step in? Like, I know I was close, but like, come on now. New Mexico. Is it really? Alright, clown coming from over there. I wish any interaction didn't cause me to unstealth. That would be, super cool if I was actually allowed to do shit. Rude. Oh, they brought the cavalry, too. It's gonna be one of those games, chat. Nice. Oh, I missed this said. But yeah, the case in point, look how fast that self-pickup was. Like, I have to deal with forward. I can't leave him because he will just tackle me on pickup. So, like... Why did you wait? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, right? She's only on second chair and they've got plenty of time still. Is he out of juice? I think he is. Oh, nope. Oh my god. On Explorer? Cancer. Hard to get better than a tie against a double decoder. Especially if the other two are like harassers like that. Because I had to deal with forward, which meant she got to pick herself up. And he just bought time. And then tied on Explorer is real good because like you're not finding his ass. So he just will get to do it unless you stuff the rescue. But if they save it for later like that, it's a good comp. Glad I didn't play Clown into it. That would have been horrible. Alright, it's sleepy time. Give me something I can play Clown into, please. I'd like at least one Clown W. Oh, you know what? I think we got a 3K at one point, like early in the stream, but maybe not. I could be misremembering. That was like 2 hours ago. AKA, it might as well have been 2 years ago. Ew. If I lose here, we're gonna lose all the points we've gained this session. Yovska, I was this close to timing you out. Also, I still say PP Formation is my favorite K-pop band. As when you said that one time. No, no, Ocean. Do not believe his lies. Yovska's a fucking enigma. I never know when he's being serious. It's very hard to read. Just wondering where you went. Alright, give me the robot. Alright, I wasn't ready for that. Clearly. Sure. Alright, bot's gone. Blink online. Stupid bullshit activated. She's out of items, so she already got a perfume. Kind of clocking, you think? I don't think Yovska can read. Yeah, secret headset with text-to-speech for Twitch chat. We're just gonna hit him here because she's got tied anyway, so. It shouldn't work when you're near terror radius. They need to get rid of that completely. You shouldn't be able to grab an item in the middle of a chase. That's fucking horseshit. Why is it instant? Someone just let me meet the dev that came up with that. I just want to talk to him, I promise. I just want to talk. It shouldn't be. First of all, they shouldn't be able to pick up another item. Period. Full stop, period. But if they are, then it shouldn't be instant. It should just be normal opening speed. Ten out of 10, no notes. Now, did she get any value out of it? No, but that doesn't mean that should have been a thing. No doubt they'll probably rework / nerf a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't share your optimism. Damn. All right. If this hasn't upped the Survivor win rate considerably, then a lot of Survivor players are trash. Yeah, not getting him on that first hit was a fucking problem. It's not, like, ready, is it? Oh, no, not at all. Oh, I double tapped. That's really bad. It's okay. He did whatever that was. Bubble's so hyper-specific that, like, well, I think it had an impact on one of my games this morning, I think. In an entire 2-hour session. And impact on none of my games today. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. BQ mirror. Ah, I could see that. But generally speaking, since it only happens in a very specific circumstance, I don't consider it to be that strong, but it's definitely not bad, don't get me wrong. Alright, we almost wound up back at 15. 6 points back. Did we lose any Smiley games today? Draw, draw, draw. Nope. Sick. How many stars we got? I don't look. My win rate's in the fucking toilet again, but that's fine. 13, alright. A little over halfway there. All in all, a solid rank session. I don't know if I'd say close to Hydra, but we're getting there. I've definitely got to reevaluate my Bonbon strat. But, like, my camp is solid, but my first chase is fucking trash garbage. I might actually start bringing Insolence and get rid of Detention, but still try to get the... Can you get the Detention, bombs without fully getting Detention? You can, right? That's a thing? Because, yeah, I think Insolence trump card with Detention bombs is probably the way to go. So, somebody... You know what? Let's do that real quick. What do we not need? I'll play fucking Clerk. Alright. I was gonna play Clerk, and then they fucked with her new skin. They removed the boat part. Alright, Detention thing's down here, right? Yeah, that's it. Alright, question. Do we need sadist if we have chair bombs? Probably not, right? I feel like sadist sucks. Neither here nor there. But sadist bonbon is good. It's not like redundant, you don't think? Even with chair bombs. Alright. Alright, what else do we want here? I don't give a crap about that. We don't chair multiple people. Impulsive's nice, but let's look at other things. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't miss that often. Hunt's not bad. I don't care about Street Sweeper. They put DV in their name but don't exist. That's really weird. Wanted's not bad. Where's Wanted? I don't think I need more than 1 point in it, though. It goes away the second you hold out a bomb. Okay, noted. I did not know that. I don't know what that means. KHIA. Again, we're not gonna chair multiple people. That's Desperate Fight's not bad. Oh, hang on. That's kind of sick, actually. Being able to see them through a wall and having a little extra speed is nice. Control Freak's really specific. You know what? We have a tendency to chip people, so let's put Deteriorate. This is a wonky fucking... Yeah. No, you're right. I'm gonna change the name of this. Alright. No panic. What does panic do? I should really know more about the Survivor, or the Persona web than I do. Less decoding. Where's Panic? Oh. Well, what do we give up? It's gotta be this or that. Or we could get rid of Sadist. You know what? Let's knock down Sadist once. Yeah. And then we'll get Panic. There we go. Yeah, alright. Good job, team. We did it. Alright, I'm gonna throw y'all over to Dalmas. It looks like he might be playing on the test thing and trying out Herstier. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. I will be back probably later this morning, as that's been my schedule thus far. In the meantime, y'all have a good rest of your night. Take it easy. Find your little spots where you can. Peace.